everyone. So I know, freaking like crazy. I've actually stuck to a semi-routine, and this will be posted on Monday, September 9th, which makes 3. And my goal is to publish at least 2 a week, preferably 3. And so far, I'm on track. And I'm actually remembering to record them ahead, so I will hopefully have a few stored up for when I don't feel like creating. I can still keep posting. At least that's the goal. But for those of you that are new here, I am creating a junk journal based on the tarot deck, and I will show you what we have done so far in a minute. The way so far we have done the 2 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles. I'm using my Gilmore Girls. I wish I had a Gilmore Girls deck. I'm using my Golden Girls deck to choose what card I'm doing. But the card that I'm actually journaling is more of a Rider-Waite, somewhat modern theme. So that's where we are with that. Before I start, I do want to say I start by just kind of dabbing my throat and then my temples with this meditation oil that I got from Sisterhood Obscura. If you don't know who they are, you should. They're amazing. They're a small group of sisters in central Arkansas, and they make all kinds of witchy goods, and they make some of the best intention oils. Yeah, I love them. There is nothing in this particular blend that I like on its own, but together it smells amazing. Because I'm very particular with my scents. I don't do floral, I don't do citrus, and that wipes out probably half of the smells. This has just the slightest bit of lemongrass, but mostly it's going to be a pine, and let's see what else is in this. It's definitely an olive oil base. I don't know. The main smell I get is pine, but I know there's lemongrass in it, and I know there's a bunch of other stuff in it, and I just love their intention oils. So wanted to hype them up. That's what boss babes do. We hype up other boss babes, and I love them. And I actually use their stuff. Like, I'm not gonna ever promote something I don't use myself. So, anyways, let's get to it, shall we? All right. So I'm gonna start by showing you the pages that I have already done. So here is the 2 of Wands, or 2 of Batons. Let's see if I can do a better looky-loo. And kind of what I'm doing is the 2 pages will show the vertical and then the inverted. So the 2 of Wands is about, when it's right side up, is about hopes and dreams and planning for the future. And when it's upside down, it's going to be about not necessarily despair, but lack of planning, not knowing what you're doing, but also coming back to yourself. So for me, I did the bride on one side and then the divorcee or widow, whichever you prefer, on the other. So that's, and I'm part of why I'm doing this is to cement in my head what things mean. So that's part of why we're going to go back over them as I do them. Now, as I get further in, I'll probably only show you a few of them each time. This is the other one that I have done, and it's the 5 of Coins. Don't mind me knocking my rocks off. That's what happens when you're a crystal witch. You have 80 million crystals on your desk. But the 5 of Coins, the right side up is about financial ruin and loss. And I kind of, I thought of these people as kind of leaving their home and having to walk away from stuff. And then inverted is about a restoration of fortune, but also introspection and consideration. So this is, the ancestor who has rebuilt life. Or not the ancestor. The opposite of ancestor. This is the woman who has rebuilt her fortune and finance after her family had lost it. So that's where we are right now. I've only done 2, so this is episode 3. Now, there are 78 cards, so there will be 78 of those, but then I have like this whole section left afterwards, and I haven't decided what I'm going to do with these yet, but there'll be something. And then of course we have the cover that I've got to do something with. So this is going to be this is going to be like 100 episodes, and I would love to get it done in a year. I'm thinking it might be a little bit longer, but we're going to go with my goal is getting this done within a year. And I started it, when did I start it? God, I don't even remember. I started it September 4th of 2024. So hopefully by September 4th of 2025, I will be wrapping this up. That's the goal. So let's figure out what card we're doing. Let's set the journal aside, put it under my shelf here, and let's figure out our card of the day. Now, I draw the cards just like I do my daily tarot pull. This is not a working deck, meaning I don't use this for readings. This is just for fun. And this is not the deck that I am cannibalizing to put in the junk journal. I am using a semi-modern Rider-Waite journal, or tarot deck for that. And it's a deck I just never really connected with, so I never really wanted to work with. I don't like the traditional Rider-Waite artwork. The deck that I'm cannibalizing, I like a little bit better, but I'm just not a fan of it, and I don't connect with it, so I don't use it. So these are not, that wasn't a working deck, and this one, I think it is really cool. I love it, but it is absolutely a novelty deck. It is not one that I work with on a regular basis. Ooh, we're sticking with the minor suits, and we have the 5 of Cups. Now the cups, oh God, I had it in my head when I started. I want to say the cups are about energy, but I could be wrong. Because no, maybe they're emotions? I don't know. But you know who does know? You know who does know? Let me move my stream chat out of the way here. This is my favorite website for all things tarot. It is where I started learning. Now, I am not a novice in tarot, but that also, I'm still new. So I'm still learning. I don't know everything. But this is a great, great place to go to learn about tarot cards. They've got all kinds of stuff, all kinds of learning. I've never taken any of the classes. And I've never bought anything from her. Like, I'll straight up tell you, I've never bought anything from her. But I really I like the way they explain it, and they go into great detail, and it's a free resource, and I'm all about free resources. But I also encourage you to get multiple resources. So, like, yes, this is my easiest thing to point to. I also got this cool, and I'm showing it, I got this cool cheat sheet at my local magic shop. And when I'm doing my daily pulls, a lot of times at this point, I will just keep this out. Or when I'm doing readings for others online, I'll keep this out just in case I get a card that I don't have locked in. This will just prompt my memory. So like on this, the 5 of Cups, it says sorrow, regret, loss, and return of, inverted is return of old friends or love, hope, meet new people. Cups is associated with water and love and happiness. So it is your emotions. I was right. Or relationships, I guess. Yeah. Emotions, relationships, kind of the same thing. So, but Biddy Tarot, she's got it split up into the major arcana, which is the overarching story of the tarot, and then the minor arcana. One of the cool things about the minor arcana that I really like is you don't have to memorize all 52 of them. You don't. You have to memorize 13 and 4. And what I mean by that, you have to memorize what the genre of each suit is. So like swords is your actions. Pentacles is your money. Wands is your energy. Cups is your emotion. You just have to remember that. And then you have to remember what Ace through 10, and then, what is it? Jack. Page, Knight, Queen, and King mean. And they're going to be very similar in each of them. Now, I don't have my little, what the overarching thing is for all of them here, but like the ace card in every suit is going to be something about a new beginning within that. So in swords, when it's all about action change and all of that, it's going to be about clarity, new ideas, new victories, health. And then the inverse is always kind of going to be the opposite of that. In pentacles, the ace is a raise, inventing yourself. It's a new job. In cups, it's a new relationship. You know, you kind of get the theme. Oh, and then in wands, it's creativity and inspiration. So if you can memorize those 14, I said 13 originally, but it's 14. You can memorize those 14 concepts and then put them in the 4 overarching genres. You can learn a little faster. It's a little easier to learn 18 things than it is to learn 52. 56. I don't have the numbers right off the top of my head, but anyway, like I said, I'm still learning. I am not an expert. I keep my cheat sheet in a bullet journal that I carry with me pretty much all the time. So what does she have to say about 5 of Cups? So we're going to click on the cups here, and she's got the whole overarching thing here. And then if you scroll down, you could click on cards and get more detail. So the 5 of Cups. Upright, it's about regret, failure, disappointment, pessimism. And the 5 of cards in the 4 suits, they're always kind of a negative card. They're the hiccup in the relation, you know, in the journey of the suit. So upright, it's regret, failure, disappointment, and pessimism. Inverted, she says reversed, I call it inverted. It's personal setbacks, self-forgiveness, and moving on. So either way, it represents failure. But one side, it's like kicking yourself because you failed. And inverted, it's, okay, that didn't work. Let's do something else. So it's 2 sides of the same story. When I use my actual working deck, my crystal deck, which is my favorite deck to do readings with, I don't shuffle them so that any of them ever end up inverted, and I let the reading tell me which meaning of the card belongs here. But all of my other decks, I shuffle them in such a way that you will have random inversions. But I'm getting distracted. So we're doing the 5 of Cups. And I do think I can kind of use my idea here that I had in my head. I'm going to set my 5 of Cups aside. I'm going to pull out this. And let's see, it goes, what did I do? 1s and then cups. So 7s, 4s, 5 of Cups. Here we are. Still has some glue on the back. So first things first, let's get some music playing. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not, but I like hearing some music while I work. And today we've got some Celtic medieval lo-fi going on. Now I should be pulling out my color scheme first, but I'm not going to do that because I want to do the painting first to give it just a little time to dry while I'm looking for the stuff I'm going to add to it. So here is my box of paints. I have a lot of little pots of paints here. And ooh, I really like this bluey teal. We're going to pull that out for sure. Definitely going to need some blacks and dark blues. Ooh, that's a good navy blue. Yeah, we'll throw some of that in there. These are acrylic, right? Yeah. I don't know that I necessarily want lemon yellow, but I'm going to pull it in the red here. All of these little paint pots, by the way, these came from one of my favorite pastime hobbies, and that is paint by numbers, because I cannot draw to save my life. You will notice in all of these, I will very, very rarely draw, and that is definitely on purpose, because I suck at it. And as much as I like this teal, I don't know that I'm actually going to be able to use it. But we're going to keep it pulled out just in case. Maybe we'll pull out that one instead. Let's see. I really want some purple in here. Yeah, I don't buy viewers Blender. Sorry. So you can go jump in a lake. You are reported for scams. Selling viewers. And blocked. I have absolutely no problem taking some time out of what I'm doing to block you, so enjoy. That. So basically my thought here, yeah, it might be a little too pink, but we're gonna see. I really want a dark purple. And I know I can mix my own. I mean, I know color theory. Wood. It's so much easier to use a pre-mixed one. Yeah, sure, we might use a little bit of that. Why the heck not? Alright, so the idea, the concept here is we're going to do a sunrise sunset thingy here. And I can't do it like you see in all of the, at least that I see in all of the videos. That got really loud. Alright, so we're starting with kind of the sun here. And the sun's going to be the same on both sides. But in one side it's rising and in the other it's setting. Because that's kind of where I'm seeing this. And the fun thing is, I'm going to spend all this time on this background, and then it's going to get covered up. That's okay. That's what we do. Okay, so you're going to go... more of the pinks here. To the lights. That's what we're kind of going to do. And here we're going to go more purples into blues. Yeah. I think that's kind of what we're going to do here. And just have a little cup over here with water. I'm not super precious about my brushes or my paints. Just because I'm not. So I want this to be somewhat even. So I've got 5. Let's get out my little... And it's a little over 7 inches. Thanks, JJ. What do I have it set at? I don't even know. Tarot junk journal. Okay. I'm making a junk journal based on tarot, so I try to be descriptive. All right, so let's do. How much are we doing? A little under 1.5. Where's my pencil? There we go. So you're gonna go to about here. You go about here. Yeah, I'm gonna get you up to there. That leaves 2 inches of dark. I'm actually okay with the 2 inches of dark. That actually works for me. Okay. So this isn't like an exact science thing. It's just kind of more of a, this is where I'm going. Oh wow, this is some thick paint here. Okay, well, that's kind of how it goes. Let's get some water in this shit. That is some thick paint. Alright, well, okay, that's better. Yeah, I'm only destroying 1 deck, and it's not a working deck. So it's more about learning the meanings of the tarot cards than destroying the tarot cards, you know? I probably should block that. Yeah, let's put a little piece of paper there to keep the rest of my pages from getting all painty. I don't know, destructive might be interesting. I don't do a lot of destructive magic, though. My practice is more chaotic than destructive, which destruction is part of chaos, but so is creation. I don't know. I wanted to make a junk journal, and I am not good at functioning without some sort of direction. So I had to have a theme. Oh, this might be a fun way to kind of dive into a little more what the cards mean to me and my concepts. Alright, so this is another one of those trust the process things where it's going to look funky until it doesn't. It's going to look like that Disney 90s very linear thing. Alright. Another really thick one, so let's just get some water in here, mix it up. Watercolors would probably have been better for this, but don't have any. And watercolor just isn't a medium that I have spent a lot of time getting comfortable with. Exactly. Chaos leads to the Big Bang. I love chaos. At least in magic. I don't love chaos in my life. It's kind of an interesting duality there, because I have OCD, so that's kind of, you know, the opposite of chaos. But I feel like magic is one of the places where we can explore our ideal self. And since structure is so much a part of how my brain operates, to me, the ideal self would be that ability to create order without obsession. Order from chaos. So that's kind of what I try to do in my practice. And it's how, you know, I blend the shadow work with the actual work. You know, a lot of my shadow work has to do with accepting and dealing with OCD. So, yeah, anyway, that's where I am. Now, I love this big old white line. Why the hell would I do that? Dry brush. Because I'm just going to come in and blend them and make it one thing. And kind of go in there and make it less of a straight line. Because we want it to fade. How's that looking? Ooh, I like it how that's turning out. There's a little more of the pink showing up. Yeah, just dip my arm in it, you know. Do that on a regular basis. I am not a clean artist. I don't know how those artist people do it, where they come out and, you know, just totally clean. Yeah, that is not me. Get a little bit of the purple off, and then we're gonna dry off our dry brush. And do it again. Ooh, this is such a much. I have found that the more ultramarine a blue gets, the easier it is to paint with. The more red something gets, the clumpier it is. So I don't know, I guess that has to do with pigments. But I would love to know what causes that. Look at that beautiful aquamarine. It just slides on, so pretty. Oops. I'm not being super precious about it, but did not mean to get this blue on the other side. Oh well. Very possibly, you know? Or they're performance artists, you know, and this is not about the performance. I don't know. I don't generally call myself an artist. I like making shit, and sometimes it doesn't look as bad as I think it does. And that's kind of where, that's as much as far as I'll go towards calling myself an artist. Now, photographer, yeah, I love photography. I can see things and make them look cool if I don't have to recreate them. But if I have to like draw or create anything from nothing, that's where I start struggling. I'm not so hot at that. Okay. So this is not blending as well as the purple did. So that is a downfall, I guess, of it being more liquidy. But that's okay. That is okay, because you know what we're going to do? We're going to cheat. Yeah, just take some of the purple on my brush here. And we're going to cheat. Yeah. If I can't blend the blue down, I'll blend the purple up. There is always a way. Yeah, now we got it. Ish. It's still a little... See, it looks a lot more like you can see the straight line on the camera than you can in real life. In life, it looks really well blended. Let's clean it off just a little bit so I got more of that purple on there. And move on to our next color. I don't know. I kind of didn't know which genre to put this in on Twitch, because it's tarot, but it's also art, but it's tarot, but it's art. So I did art the first couple, and then I decided no, nobody's seeing it, so let's just for shits and giggles do it in a tarot section today and see how that goes. So if I'm in the wrong section, sorry. Anyone has a big problem with it, I'll move it back to art. But so JM, if you weren't in here when I started, just knowing that I'm doing a sunset on one side and a sunrise on the other, can you guess what card I'm doing today? If you're still in here. One side is the upright meaning, the other side is the inverted meaning, if that helps. I should get a little stand that I can put the working card in, but I don't have a third camera to like stick it there. I could do a little, but then I'd have to have one like for everything. I don't know. I think about it. I'll work on ways to make this more obvious what I'm doing. That's a lot of paint left on there. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'm not really I'm not doing this for the viewers, I'm doing it for myself and to have someone to jabber at so I don't feel so weird talking to myself. So I'm going to talk to myself regardless. My dogs are mad at me, or at least my one dog is mad at me today, because when I woke up, she had gotten in the trash overnight, so she got... Yeah, big yellow dot is a pretty good giveaway for sunset. This side will be sunrise. But the card I'm working on is the Five of Cups, so... I might need a new rag here. It's getting a little soaked. Just in turn soaking the table, but that's okay. Alright, now our darkest night. So I'm going to move that just a bit. I kind of feel like that teal maybe wasn't the right choice to go between the two blues, but oh well, it's done now. We'll make it work. That's what you do. It's one thing I learned from scrapping. Kind of, yeah. You know, the people who because vertical, the card kind of means, you know, you're beating yourself up because things are ending and you ruined it and you're a horrible person, blah, 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 blah. And then the other side is, well, that didn't work. Let's try again tomorrow. And let's do something a little different. So yeah, duality of mind, two different paths, all that good stuff. And then we'll get to the junk journal part where we add elements that kind of further push that. Oh, okay, so when I get more of the blue on here, it kind of works better. Kind of darkens that tone a bit. Okay. So I kind of like how that's looking. And clean. Yeah. This is, remember though, just the base. Like, I'm going to layer stuff on top of this. I just wanted to have a canvas that wasn't white. So there will be more destruction to this. And like, I'll be ripping up papers and adding that. and tearing up all kinds of crap. So there will be more chaos. This is the calm before the chaos. I learned early in this series, you know, because this is the 3rd episode, I'm so far in, but I learned early that before I do anything else, if I'm doing any kind of paint background, I need to get it down first. Otherwise, I will not be able to do a damn thing. Oh joy, another super glompy thick one. And my water is dark now, so it's gonna darken the pink just a bit. That's okay though. Actually, let's go up a little higher. Turning acrylic. Yeah, I'm sure you did. I know. It says junk journal. I gotta put junk in the journal for it to be a junk journal. Otherwise, it's just me painting shit. And while, you know, sometimes that turns out okay, usually, landscapes are about the only thing I can paint and have them turn out how they are in my head. Anything else I try to paint, it's gonna look like shit. Honestly, because I cannot draw and create structure, which pisses my little OCD mind right the fuck off. So landscapes are the only thing I can paint. It would get real freaking boring to make a book of different landscapes. That's I think I need something between the purples and the blues here. I have concerns that this is not going to blend well. We might need to make some adjustments. Ooh, there's not much of this left, and it looks really freaking pink. Is this not the color that I want? This might be bad. Ooh, that is neon pink. Glad I thought to test that. We're not doing that. Need something a little less neon here. Pull out the box of paints. I really don't want to mess around with color theory right now. I mean, that might work. Apparently I keep random bits of celestite in my paint. 'Cause why not? I don't have the color purples I'm wanting. 'Cause that is way too dark. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to make it work. Yeah, I could. I could, but I'm not going to. That is flamingo pink. That's okay though. We're gonna make it. I have an idea. I'll take this flamingo pink. Make it work. I don't know if it sounds like a terrible idea. But I need to see it in my head before I can make it happen. Like I think there's a usable idea in there. I don't know what it is yet. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is using this pink and one of my sky blues to make a purple. And I'm hoping if I use, if I use the color that I want here and the color that I want here, somehow they'll make something that goes between them. I don't know. I don't know if that'll work or not, but that seemed logical to me. No, it's not, actually. My favorite color is black. I do think purple goes really well with black, but it is not my favorite color. Do I have a little tray to mix this on? I do not. Do I have a little plastic somewhere I can mix this on? I do not. Okay. I really don't want to use a stone for this, but I think I'm have to. Alright, we're doing it. Cheap brush for it. Really? I don't know. When I was in high school, the goths used to call me their mascot because I wore so much black, but I was always smiling. So I wasn't actually, dark-souled, but I was in theater and I liked the color black and I wore it a lot, and it was the 90s, so that was that. I was their little mascot. Alright, there we go. So now we start the mixing here. Oh yeah, this is gonna work. This is totally gonna work. Just gonna have to, clean my damn rock off afterwards, but that's okay. It's a rock. As long as I clean it relatively soon, it'll be fine. And I kind of like that it's not a homogeneous color. It's kind of half mixed and half not. Yeah, this is gonna totally do the thing. Come on, I just need a little bit more, y'all. There we go. Totally doing the thing. And for anyone concerned that I ruined a perfectly good moss agate disc, Benefits of rock. Clean paint off relatively fast. Now we blend. Okay. We are getting somewhere. We are making progress. Okay, now I need... And actually, I think I'm going to use the darker blue here. Ooh, wow, that might not be, that is hard as a rock. Yep, we're not using that one. Okay, well, plan B. When in doubt, make it up. That's totally fine. Where'd my dry brush go? I just had, there it is, okay. Swirl it together. Hi, Jazzy. Hot baby. Actually, pull some of that paint off. Chaos. Less stripey. It's kind of a cool transition. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. I don't know if I'm trying to convince you or convince me, but I'm okay with this. I need a new... Ezzy Marie, are you on... Are you supposed to be on the table? Sorry, my cat's on our table over there. Because you couldn't tell that from me asking Ezzy Marie, are you on the table? Alright, last color. And then we're going to take a break while it dries a bit. Acrylics dry very, very fast. So that is a benefit. You think it was too chaotic? Maybe. Maybe it is. I don't know. Alright, this one's kind of glompy. Are we going to be able to revive it? Oh yeah, it'll revive. Okay. Time for the last blend. See, that wasn't too chaotic at all. I missed an entire spot here. And this side is already dry, so I can actually begin working on that. All right, cool beans. We're done with the painting. We have our background. Time to put up the paints and then figure out what the hell we're gonna do with this. I just had a panic attack, like, oh shit, am I doing the 5 of coins? I'm supposed to be doing the 5 of cups. I already did the 5 of coins. I don't need to do the 5 of coins. Okay, we're good. You're good. All right. So I'm going to be right back. Hey everybody, sorry for the interruption, but got sick, was in bed for 3 days, and now we're continuing, and we're gonna finish up the page. Before I begin, I'm going to put on my meditation oil made by Sisterhood Obscura. I will try at some point to go back and like link their Facebook group because they're awesome. And they are other vendors from here in Arkansas, and they make essential oil blends, and they make witchcrafty tools and hair accessories and just whatever suits their fancy this week. And like, let me see if I can pull these out and show you, because I truly am a fan of theirs. Like, we got to know each other through vendor events here in Arkansas, and they got me these, and I'm going to switch over to my other camera here. They gave me these, and they are some of the most amazing things I have ever had. They are dowsing rods, if you've not used them before, and like crystals, they sing in my hand. Like, I can feel them, which is amazing. And they speak to me as well. They sing to me and they speak to me. Anytime I feel the crystal buzz, I call it singing. But they work. I've been learning how to use them, and I've been talking to some of the local spirits around here. And I know there's a lady on TikTok who says she's the most famous medium in the world, and she says these are hoax, but they work for me, so you know. Okay, see if I can get it under camera. All right. Show me yes. Thank you. Return to neutral, sweetie. Come on, return to neutral. Thank you. Show me no. Thank you. Return to neutral. Is this my little child spirit who likes to hang out? Yeah, that's what I thought. You gonna come play tonight? Yeah. I'm not gonna be playing with these very long though, sweetie. I'm gonna do some arts and crafts. Do you wanna do some arts and crafts too? Yeah? I wish there was a way I could let you play with my arts and crafts stuff. Why don't you go, you know, there's a lot of leaves outside. Why don't you go see if you can make them dance? Yeah, does that sound okay? All right, babe. Go have a good time. Thank you. Yeah, not trippy at all. To talk to the ghost of a child who runs around my neighborhood. And it's just the neighborhood ghost, and it's cool. But these are absolutely beautiful. They do the wire wrapping themselves. I know I'm assuming, I think they do some cleansing and stuff on them. Guys. That is a fabulous price for those. Like, I have done some research now, and I have realized they gave me an incredible gift, and they already have fabulous prices. So I'm going to attempt to return the favor at the next event, but I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to be doing. But yeah. So those are my dowsing rods, and they're fun. And that's my, totally unsponsored commercial of Sisterhood Obscura. They have not paid me a dime. I just truly love these women. They're probably one of the best things to have come out of our crystal business. Well, the best thing I will tell you is the friendships we have made. It has been amazing. We have met some people that I hope will be in my life the rest of my life, and a lot of them I've never even seen in person. We've just talked so much, and so that's been awesome. If you ever want to come hang out and chat, you're welcome to join the Wolfpack Crystal Club on Facebook. That is our group where we sell stuff, but it's not just a sales pitch, it's also where we hang out and do shit. And yes, I got the new Christmas Uline catalog that I cannot wait to go through. We're not doing advent calendars this year. I want to so bad, but I have another project I'm working on, and I just don't have time to put them together, and I just don't have a place to put this right now because all of my craft supplies need to be like within reach.
Right now, get $15 back in.
Hi, Anna. You just went. No, ma'am. You can go lay down. You can go find your sister. That would be nice. The others, go find Ez. I don't know why I called Ezzy her sister. That's why she's giving me the weird look and looking at Jazz. Ezzy's her baby. Jazz is her sister. Ezzy's her baby. Yes, our dogs raised our youngest cat. That happened. So, when last we left, I had done the painting. Okay, you are too far over. You should be there. I had done the painting for the Five of Cups. And just as a reminder of what the Five of Cups mean, because I have forgotten as well, this is my planner that I say I keep at work with me all the time. It's got a whole bunch of stuff in it, and it's definitely the planner of somebody with OCD. And I will gladly do a walkthrough of this planner when I'm done. It'll be a separate video for my YouTube, but it'll be the same video for this. That's the birth chart. That's not what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. And I'm doing the Five of Cups. So this is my where I keep my notes. Right side up, it's feeling lost, unloved, abandonment, and regret. Inverted, it is moving on, hope, and forgiveness. Now, this is my interpretation of a lot of reading. It's not anything that you're necessarily going to find word for word somewhere. So I can't give you source. I already told you I use Biddy Tarot. I ended up using this deck, so I have to go through and pull those cards out at some point that I've already done because I had shit to do. So now we're going to do my favorite part, and this doesn't have to just chill up here because it's freaking dry because it's been 3 freaking days. I'm looking at the camera that goes on here. Pretending my camera's God. I'm full of energy tonight, folks. This is what happens when I sleep for 3 days. Uh-oh. Forgot about that. One of the tarot cards I have pre-placed kind of fell out. So, my favorite part, and the part we're going to start, is pulling shit to make our design. Because all I knew when I started this is I wanted to do some sort of a fade, like a landscape fade, ombre. And I did that. And I did a sunset and a sunrise. Because I feel like that's the two sides of the Five of Cups. You know, you've got things ending, thinking about what happened during the day. And I know sunset's a really magical time, and I love sunset. But it's the theory, you know, things are ending. Endings are not good. Whereas a sunrise is, you know, it's not the end of the night, it's the beginning of the day. So that's my brain process for anybody who cares. All right, so now I get to pull goodies to put in there. And as much, I cannot wait to find a card to use this for. And it will probably be in the Pentacles suit. You'll see me drink my soda, but trust me, I'm getting my water in too. I've already had 2 regular size circle bottles, and then I got this in the mail tonight because our circle order for the month arrived, and it's the 32 ounce. It does not look just half again as big as my normal one. It looks 2 or 3 times. But, so I've already had about, let's see, 22, 1 1/3 of these today. Actually, I've had, no, yeah, 1 1/3 of these. So if I finish this, I will be ahead of my water. And I will probably finish this before I go to bed. So I can have a damn soda. For anyone worried about my health. I'm so sorry for the scattered run of shit you're gonna get tonight. Oh, well. I'm trying to mute the music when the ad comes on because you don't need more ads. You get enough ads watching my videos. You don't need more ads. So what is ending? I love this piece, but to use it, I have to destroy the unicorn. So yeah, I love that piece. I think it looks so cool. But that's the back of it. I cannot destroy a butterfly corn. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. Disney Princess will probably not end up in this junk journal, but I love Disney, so. This might be, it goes with the color, not exactly, but it might get used. We might do some ink. Yeah, we might do some aging. I don't know. We'll see. We'll think. This does not go with my theme that I want at all. I don't think this is going to. Oh, well, no. Actually, that works surprisingly well. I don't know that I'm going to use it, but I don't know that I'm not going to use it. No, we do not need to introduce green. As soon as I read over there, it was like, oh, that's wrong. This kind of is similar to what I did already. So I'm going to pull it, but I don't think I'm going to use it. But I'm going to pull this purple. I'm going to pull this too, because I'm getting ideas. And as they percolate, because I have no freaking clue what I'm doing. I'm going to pull that. I'm not going to pull the full piece, just the one little one. And then this is a planner, a junk journal slash scrapbook I did of my dad and like things my dad taught me. So this one was, he taught me to be a dreamer. And this one, he taught me kindness is the greatest wisdom. So these are just like, it was my first attempt at junk journaling. And obviously I decided I'm going to use the notebook it was in for something else. Because that's what you do. You have to rip out the old pages. And they ended up in the same pile as what's left of my scrapbooking paper, which Mom would be so proud right now at the size of my scrapbooking stash. She always was like, you have too much. Why are you buying more paper? You have so much paper. To which I need to point out, the woman literally had a room full of fabric for quilting. As in, it had two walk-in closets. This was a big ass house. 2 walk-in closets and a wall-to-wall, on the longest wall, shelving unit. Shoved full to the brim, floor to ceiling. 10-foot ceilings of fabric. And she tells me I have too much paper? Woman, I didn't even have a 12-inch high stack. We're not comparing stashes, but yeah, that was the constant battle with my mom and I, is whose stash would be a problem first. And I stand by hers. When we moved from our rental house to the permanent house that they built, we had to take an entire trip just for her sewing stuff, because we didn't get the giant huge U-Haul. We got like, oh, well, we're just going, 10 miles. We'll just use the cheap one. Yeah, took like 25 loads. I don't even remember. It took a shit ton of loads. And several loads were just her craft supplies. Mine fit in 2 boxes. This was like way, way, way back, like 25 years ago when I lived, or 20 years ago when I lived with them, by the way. This was not a recent thing. This was when we moved to Arkansas 20 years ago next year. I don't know that I want words on it, do I? No, but I will probably use these at some point. I don't think these are going to work. And I've already said this is not a Disney page. Okay, so this is from the Amy Tangerine Bee Happy Box. From Happy Planner. Okay, am I gonna... Yeah, I am gonna use some quotes. I'm just not going to use those quotes. I'm going to use some of these. Yeah. But see, I'm the type that I feel like if I put a quote on one side, then I need to have it matching on the other side. And I know for a gosh darn fact, I don't have any bad quotes. One, because it's really freaking hard to find stickers that have depresso quotes on them. It's just not something that many people buy. God, I have so many Disney stickers that do fit this theme that I'm kind of wishing I had done the whole ombre thing on another... Oh, that is so pretty. On another card. But I didn't, and I'm too far in now to make a choice. I am so excited for the day I get to use this one. So pretty. We're too far in now to change your minds. By the way, if you are watching on Twitch and you notice that, hey, this doesn't seem very tarot-y, I am working on a tarot-themed junk journal. And if you want your fortune read, I'm happy to pull out my card deck here and read for you here. I don't know why I'm showing it to that camera the wrong way. But that just wasn't in the cards today. Oh, nothing in here. Nothing, nothing, nothing. No, I really can't say it with a horse. I know, I can't say it with a horse. How sad. I enjoy this part. I enjoy flipping through the stickers and seeing what cool shit I have. If it's super boring for you guys in the comments, let me know and I can cut it out. But I like seeing different stickers and stuff. It's just something I do. Ooh, I think we need, yeah, definitely need some, a tornado and a, like, rainbow. Yes, okay, these are good. And these are by Pretty Cute Planner. By the way, all these stickers, I'll tell you where I got them if I know. But I will be honest, I have not bought any craft supplies in the last 3 years. And I haven't bought planner supplies probably since pre-COVID. So, you may not find these. Some of these companies may not even be in existence anymore. But I will still tell you where I got shit, because if they are, I want to give them credit, because they make good shit. And you'll also notice a lot of my stickers are planner themed, because I used to be heavily into the planner world. It was my identity. I was planner girl. I was one of those. I am no longer. Simply because I have discovered when you are in a happy marriage, it is much, much easier to lose, well, not easier, but when I'm in a happy marriage, I don't want to spend hours and hours and hours crafting. I want to spend my time with my husband. Like, he's my best friend. I love being with my husband. But, so yeah, I ran out of time to keep a planner. Now, I've always had a planner. I just don't have time to be part of the community anymore, I guess would be a better way of saying it. And I got tired of the drama, honestly, y'all. Like, when COVID happened, and I was working in an urgent care, so I was frontline. There was so much drama that just kept going on in the planner community, and it just got to the point where I'm like, you know what, guys, this is all not important. It's paper and glue, y'all. When it comes down to it, we're arguing about paper and glue, and people are dying, and it just got to be way too much. Now, I understand my perspective was a little different than the average person, because I was doing frontline healthcare work, and I was going through divorce, and I was alone all the damn fucking time, and it was just a lot that I had going on. Whereas most of the rest of the world suddenly had very little to focus on, and were suddenly trapped with their family, who they may or may not have a good relationship with. So they had a lot more energy to invest in their squabbles and such. And it meant a lot more to them, because it was such a big part of their life. But I think the last big planner drama that I was there for was the Erin Condren graduation walk. If you know, you know. Because I'll summarize very, very quickly. Erin Condren, actually I won't, because, oh, Izzy, come here. Okay, maybe I will. I'm trying to catch the damn cat, give her a minute. She's not wanting to come over here. Izzy! You're not gonna be fooled? I'm gonna catch you tonight, you know that, right? You're gonna have to pull out the feather. Okay, so quick summary, and I'm gonna definitely use some of these stickers. Quick summary of the Erin Condren drama. When all of the lockdown was going on, her children were graduating high school. And that's awesome for them. And it sucks, but they weren't going to get a ceremony, and there was this tradition at their school, I guess, to go to the beach or something. I don't know. I don't remember all of it. It's been 4 fucking years. But anyways, they weren't going to get all that, and that sucks. So they decided to have a Black Lives Matter march at their high school, except it was only seniors wearing their graduation caps and gowns. So that went over like a lead balloon, and suddenly the it lady of the planner world was a piece of shit. And I mean, I have an opinion on this, and I bet you can't figure out what it is. If you've ever seen me before and you don't know that I think she's a piece of shit, or you can't guess that, I don't know what to tell you. But it wasn't, I don't know, like, everybody was on the same page, you know, like in the planner world, at least the planner group I hung out with, everybody was on the same page. We all agreed that was a shitty thing to do. And yet, I kind of like that idea. No, I don't. Sorry. There was so much drama over why was it shitty? How shitty was it? Like, y'all, we're on the same page. Why are we arguing this? And it just got too much. So I left. And I still plan, obviously. I mean, how I plan has changed. And I now have a calendar, small calendar I keep in my purse, which is in my car. And I have my collections that is not an action. And that, there's a reason for that I'll get into later. But yeah. And then I have my work planner. So I still have planners. I just don't decorate the shit out of them anymore. And I don't hang out with all my planner peeps, which is kind of sad because I had made some good friends, but is what it is, you know? I will miss them, and I feel like science is hopeful, especially alchemy. I don't, yeah, it does match though. Okay. Yeah. Is what it is. Just kind of my OCD way of saying, it sucks, but I have to accept it. Because it's life. So yeah. I kind of know where this page is going now, and it's probably going to be a little bit minimalistic for me. Actually, no, it won't. No, it won't. Not going to be minimalistic. Let's not even pretend here. But I know what I'm doing. Like, I kind of have thought. I have the concept of a plan. See, if I'd finished this, it's not as funny as I'm laughing at, but if I had finished this the day I started it, I would not have been able to make that joke. So, there you go. I so wish I knew the language of flowers. I need to learn that. I need to put that on my to-do list. I need to learn the language of flowers. I don't know. Y'all seeing anything useful in here? But yeah. Ooh. That's going to be cool someday. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with it, but that is a cool envelope. It needs to happen someday. And it's sealed. That sucks, but it is what it is. God, I need some new junk journal stuff. This is so me in my 30s. And me in my 40s is a lot more of a gothic badass bitch. Well, not gothic. Witchy badass bitch. I don't take shit from people. And I just go for the darker. Just a little bit darker. Where I was kind of more steampunk vibe pre-COVID. And I had like this unhealthy love affair with Tim Holtz. Ooh, I like her. I think that's going in. And I have an idea. Okay, so we're gonna possibly pull this, but I know something that I'm doing. That would be better. I love that. I don't know that it fits, but we might use some of these. Not that. That's a little too stars and stripey. Yeah, the concept of a plan that I had has changed like 8 times in the last 30 seconds. But these are good fillers. An alcohol drink, good for little tots. I don't think so. These are kind of cool little washies that are full color. I don't know why, but I feel like that's... Oh, Fixol. That's kind of a cool one. What's this one? I don't know. I kind of like these. Those might be some base. No, they don't. That doesn't match. Don't. You're not doing that. I'm so nice in how I talk to myself. Just no. You're stupid. Ooh, that's kind of a good one. Oh, I didn't even notice I had feathers on it. That's cool as shit. Jazz does not agree. I'm sorry, the little girl looks drunk. And we might pull that out. Okay. Okay. We have slightly more than the concept of a plan now. we have a pretty good idea of what this is going to look like. Turns out I'm not going to use any washi on this. I have all these washi tape, like tubs and tubs of washi tape, and it's never going to get used. I do think I'm going to need... I just had like a moment of, oh, I wish I still had my distresser, but it got burned. Okay, so 8 of batons. Where are the batons? 7 of batons, 8 of batons. Because I already have my cards laid out for everything. I wish I had my edge distresser, and I am going to run out of glue dots. Oh well. Okay. So now, I still need to find this damn cat. Give her her meds. Come on, Kimberly, you're being an idiot. How about we put you there? I'm going to cut off my label here. Because I'm very, very tempted to fussy cut out all of the goblets and scatter them around. I'm not a big fussy cutter, but I kind of like that thought. Oh, I was going to use... No, I wasn't. Just kidding. I said I was going to use the gemstones. No, I wasn't, because I swear I've already done that. So fussy cutting is just getting really, really close to the thing so it like doesn't have a layer around it. And I am not a fan because it requires patience. And patience is not something I have a whole lot of, which is part of why I like planning and journaling and scrapbooking so much. You can do a whole project start to finish in an afternoon, where quilting, not so much. And cross-stitching, not so much. And yeah, there's also the whole my mom didn't do it. Because as you might have picked up, my mom and I were competitive, not competitive. I don't know the word for it. What's the word where one person knows they can't compete, but the other one keeps telling them how much they need to improve? We were that. It's like every time I attempted to do sewing related projects, all I would hear from mom is she'd point out all of my mistakes. And I'm like, Mom, I'm a kid. Because this wasn't happening like, oh, I'm 25, I will pick up sewing and learn it. No, and I am not doing this because it's pissing me off. I'll use the one cup I cut out that I just flipped. Okay, there it is. No, this was not happening at 20, 22 as a grown-ass woman. This was happening when I was 9 and 8 and even younger. Like, it was always a thing. And that's more, you know, that was not my cup of tea. So I looked for a hobby that would oh, sorry, I just had yet another brain flip of what I'm going to do. So I looked for almost any other hobby that she did not participate in, so I wouldn't get judged. And I landed on scrapbooking. I'm sad I'm not going to be able to use this, but that's okay. Because it just seemed like such a pretty thing to do, but also not my mother's thing. Maybe that. Under that though, so I'm gonna lift this and put it. Do I want to use that, or do I want? I think I'm gonna hold on to this for another thing. No. So I know where these. Well, I guess I could cut them out. This can go underneath everything. And then she's the one that made me stop, and that's when I was like, oh yeah, we're using some of these pictures. I want to use that bottle, and I want to use that bottle. I'm gonna put that on. Well, let me get this sticker down, and then I'll get that one on. Because I'm doing something unique-ish for me. I don't know if it, maybe some others will relate, but I am a Gemini. And Geminis are called the twins. It's my sun sign anyways. And Geminis are known for being always of two minds, you know, like, please come off your backing. Like, nobody but a Gemini, nobody can be indecisive like a Gemini. Like, we really, really want both things we're deciding between. Like, even if they are complete opposites. Like, should we stay home or should we go see a movie? I really genuinely want both of those things. So how can I possibly choose between them? So for me, this card, actually all the cards, but I'm going to do specifically this card, represents the Gemini mindset so well. So I'm going to put my little Gemini sticker there. This is the card that I am taking ownership of as this is me. Sorry. Okay, now that I kind of know more what I'm doing with these. There was a rhyme or reason to how I picked those up, I promise. And I just realized I put the Gemini sticker where I had intended to put the title. That's okay. I'm still thinking about not titling them. I don't know. So I'm always putting the title on last so that if I change my mind and I need to go back and remove it, I can. So to me, these are like happy flowers. I don't know why they are to me. And I know that's not a flower, that's a feather. But to me, it's a happy feather. It's a Bob Ross feather. It's a happy little feather. Oh, and these tear up my nails so bad. Like, I understand now why some people are so big on the tweezers, but I am not that dexterous. And I feel like I would have to give up too much of my ability to pick shit up if I did that. I love these clear stickers. I feel like they're cool. Okay, and then I've got my Mew. See, I told you, I kind of like had my shit together. I'm not going to end up using paper on this. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. I'm really not. I just went through my entire design in my head. I pulled paper for no good reason. See, that's when none of the paper was speaking to me. None of it needed to be on the design. It's just going to be my backdrop that I worked so hard on and sacrificed my health for. Yeah, no. Okay, so there's that one. Having some thoughts on the color, and I'm surprised which ones are the problem, honestly. Maybe I shouldn't be. Maybe I didn't think it through enough. Who knows? Point being, I am surprised this is not going the way I thought it would go. That's okay. That's part of the fun of this, right? Things don't go where you expect them to go, so you set new expectations. This was a back card of a Santorini stamp. Santoro stamp. I loved the Santoro series. Like, took everything in my being not to just hand over my money every time I found a new Santoro stamp. But do people use them over and over? Because to me, I feel like they're one and dones. Like, I know I've used this. Why am I gonna put it somewhere else when it's already to this stamp? Oh yay, it is a... So I can do this. Okay, cool. I'm feeling almost done. I still do need to find what's gonna represent my 5 doohickeys, though. My 5 cups. I guess I wasn't holding this down where you could see it. Sorry. Could do a little Disney pee. That's tempting. That's tempting. I'm not going to do it, but it's tempting nonetheless. Is there anything else that needs... If it was a different color scheme, it would be going there. Yeah, I kind of like the... Yeah. And then I'm going to put the 5 of Cups here with the little pop-up cup. Pop-up video. Anyone remember that? I hope I don't get, like, slammed for copyright infringement. I don't know what to put as my little cups. Oh, that's dark. That's dark. Am I that dark? Am I? Oh, I think I am. But it would mean fussy cutting, and I don't want a fussy cut. Norman, I don't want to fussy cut. It's too much work. I don't like it. I don't know. I might have to come back to that because I don't want to spend all night trying to find 5 of something that fits my theme. So it might just not happen. That might be what might be happening here. Okay. Come on. Lift up, you little Papa Dot. My energy is not responding to the music. I am not getting calm. Why did I do this with my fingers? I am a dumbass. But it worked, actually, so okay. And it gave it a little bit more pop, so double okay. So we're gonna make that pop there. Cool. Now it's time to start layering this guy. This guy. I'm not weird. You're weird. Hey, I got it off without, like, breaking a nail. That's awesome. Oh, no. Oh, well, I guess that's what we're doing now. That's totally not where I wanted that, but I would have had to rip it, too. Okay. You know, if somebody wants to send me something to use in a page, just saying, I would totally be down for that. Like, I think that'd be fun. But, you know, I'm not... I understand if you don't, because I'm new to these. But I would love to play with somebody's artwork and stuff that they've created. And I would hype the hell out of you. Like, you know, it can be up to you. Like, okay, I'll be honest. I'm saying like a lot. But, if I don't like your stuff, I'm not going to say yes to using it. I will just politely bow out. So I'm not ever going to, like, show anything on this channel and be like, oh my god, this is so great, you should totally get it. Unless I think, oh my god, this is so great, you should totally get it. But I'm not against necessarily hey, I like your stuff, do you want me to hype it? If you send me free shit, I will. I don't know. I would never say that. I don't know. But it would be fun to someday be big enough that, like, people send me craft supplies to work with. That would be amazing. I don't know that it'll ever happen. It won't. I know that it'll never happen. But it'd be cool. I mean, isn't that kind of the dream of everybody that ends up on the good old Twitch or TikTok or YouTube? I mean, we all want to be famous and, like, stuff. The sad thing is, like a true Gemini, like, as much as... God, I'm saying like a lot. As a true Gemini, I do want that, you know? Everybody does, I think, a little bit. I want... not big famous, but, like, you know, niche famous. That'd be cool. I also just as strongly want nothing to do with that. Because I'm like, do I really want like all of that attention on me? What if I do something stupid? And then I remind myself, you're gonna be doing something stupid whether people are watching or not. So at least this way you might get a laugh. Okay, so let's. Did I break that nail? Son of a bitch. I'm only complaining because my nails are literally down to the quick, and I need to stop doing that. I don't really care about the nails in general, but my trash can's over here. Okay, so now I just need some filler to make that look as cool as that. Put my red flame bottle on because I've already kind of fucked the colors here anyways. Actually works. Yeah. As much as I like that, I also very, very much don't because I don't. I see bad things happening from having a larger, more people watching me be stupid. I'm not sure that would go well. Part of it because, oh, I didn't even know I had that sticker. We're not using that sticker ever. Ever. Yeah. I am rambling and I can't even retain my own where I am in the rambling. Partially because I'm getting tired. But I'm almost done. I might be done. Hell. Oh, no. These are all so damn hopeful. That one's not. And I'm good. I don't know why. I just really wanted a stickery thing there. So there you go. I'm gonna call this one anyways. This is the Five of Cups. Hopelessness, endings, being abandoned, left behind, new hope, new beginnings, kind of excitement, that kind of thing. So there you go. We have lots more cards to come. Just as we've only done the Two of Batons, the Five of Cups, and the Five of Coins. So we still there seems to be some patterns to what's coming up. So what will we do next week? I have no idea. Or next time, because it won't be a whole week. Gosh darn it. This was supposed to be Monday's video. It will post on Wednesday, I think. If I get my button gear and edit it tonight. No, even if I do, it'll take too long. Okay, so this will post Friday. So it's, almost a week late. And it's not that I forgot, it's that I got sick. So, my goal was 3 days a week. So far, I hit twice. But we're going to hit 3 days. We are. I'm going to stop the recording now of the YouTube part. So bear with me. I'm not going to stop streaming though. So you're still stuck with that.